your game through one full. You dig what I'm saying? My niggas KG, my nigga Vito in the building. Goddamn me.
Chargers that game is a fucking classic. I'm vested. Bro.
All said and done. I felt what Gucci said. He's like, nigga, that was 05. I'm still.
Thank you. What today?
It don't matter.
We don't support black business. We do business with black business. That's what we're doing.
And to this day, we do business with black business, man. One thing I love, dog, that intro, that shit get me charged up every time. I'm be in the background, it's like we about to have another explosive episode, man.
Yes, sir.
KG, what's good with your family?
Man, alive and high, bro. Alive and high. You know it.
Hey, man, I can't call it, man. It's your boy, Vinny Vito, man. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy, man. TikTok at Vinny Vito. Holla at the show. Spit Your Game on TikTok as well, bro. We got to get them. We got to get those numbers up. So people, please subscribe to those, man. We got fresh content coming to y'all, man. And we got another dope one, man. Was this a Saturday edition?
Yes, sir.
Early afternoon Saturday edition.
Sir.
So we got to do this special. You know what I'm saying? When it's a Saturday early afternoon edition, we got to do this special. And one of the ways we do a special is by having them special guests, man. So I want to bring to the stage, man, a very good dear friend of mine, man. You know what I'm saying? Another person I would consider a rap aficionado, man. Knows about good music, man. So without further ado, bring on Himbo to the motherfucking Spit Your Game platform, baby. Come on.
Hey, what up?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We are here,
man. It's an honor to be. It's an honor and a privilege to be on the show, brothers.
Honors all ours, man. For real, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming. We've been doing this thing, you know, over 2 years now, I would say.
Yes, sir.
So it's long overdue, bro. And feel free to come through anytime, brother. Anytime.
Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that.
No doubt, man. You know, one thing I hate doing, bro, is starting, you know, shows off on a slow drag or, you know, on a solemn note, man. But, you know, it's one thing I do want to talk about before we dive into anything because, you know, we took a week off, you know what I'm saying? And in that week, you know, a lot of things that happened in St. Louis. So, man, I want to say RIP to young Vino. If you can please bring up, there we go, man. I want to say salute. RIP to young Vino, man. Let me just get 10 seconds of silence, man, for young Vino. Salute, King. Man, that was kind of shocking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was out the blue. This nigga went mute. What the hell happened?
Yo.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can still, yeah.
I don't know if that nigga froze up or what. It was like mid-sentence.
Huh. Right, yeah, he froze. Connection.
Yeah, his internet must have been fucked up. Go ahead and send my shit to what I'm trying to play.
Yeah, this shit must have crashed.
Here you go. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Crazy. I don't know what happened. My shit just crashed or something, man. I don't know what the fuck happened. Damn, that was crazy. Bino's in the building. Well, you know, we can edit. We can do some editing tricks with that, you know.
Or we can start that shit on. Now, you ain't got to do the 10-second.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's, you know, I'm just gonna bring up the picture again and get this going, man. Yeah, I was trying to check my phone to get to my notes, and all of a sudden, Yammer. All right, let me find. We gotta find that damn image, man. All right, there we go, bro.
I'm just bringing some of the joints I'm talking about right now.
Yeah, I think we talked about that last time.
What?
You got a picture up right now?
Yeah. We ain't talk about that.
I could have swore we talked about Jason Tatum.
No, not. I just finished all the shit we did, and we definitely didn't talk about that.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Young Bino, Money Snap, bro. That has to be
R.I.P. R.I.P.
a song in history, bro. That Money Snap's stupid.
Money Snap, Skip to the Lou. There goes
Bino.
Bino. You know, he definitely put some work in to leave his imprint in the St. Louis culture. You know, it's a shame, you know, he doesn't get talked about as much, you know, as a Nelly or a Chingy, you know what I'm saying, in that regard. But definitely was instrumental in pushing that St. Louis sound forward. That's a fact. So, yeah, R.I.P. Young Bino.
Young Bino.
Straight up. R.I.P. man. Man, you know, it's just like, man, they need to get some type of concert together where they bringing in all the OGs, not just people that everybody's familiar with, but some of the people that paid the way too. You know what I'm saying? Or just do some type of fest or something like that, festival, even if it's not a tour. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I said that on one of the episodes. Like, they just need to go ahead and have a whole St. Louis festival with everybody that's done something for the city, and not just exclude nobody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. 2-day festival with nothing but St. Louis artists. How big? How I won't say small because, or how big or local. I say that. No matter what you're doing, man, I think they should definitely do that.
Yeah, that'd be epic.
Hell yeah, have like a Sexy Red headline one night, and then like the Lunatics on the next night. Oh man, that'll be fucking dope.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be super crazy.
That'd be crazy.
Man. But man, hold on, man, because you can't just put an image up and all of a sudden just take it off the screen. You know what I'm saying? Put that last image up and let's talk about it. You know, let's take it there. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You want to jump straight into the verses, man? Yeah, I was trying to load up my.
Throw it up.
So
let's
here goes
get to it. Okay.
And this one, obviously, is mostly Griselda, but it's pretty much saying who's the best MC out of those four. You got Benny the Butcher, Freddie Gibbs, Ransom, or Conway. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't even know what to say. This is super fucking tough right here if you listen to all four of these things. I ain't gonna hold it.
My favorite, I got a favorite out of them though. Like, I don't know, I just gotta say Benny. Like, Benny probably my favorite. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, Benny probably my favorite. But all four of them is tough for sure.
That is bad.
It's hard, especially between him and Conway, because
Conway.
And I was kind of surprised you said Benny, because this is not necessarily my pick, but out of Griselda, I think Conway is the artist. I ain't gonna
I can see that. Yeah, I wouldn't even argue with that.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not mad at Benny, man, because he put in work, man. He put that pain in. Go man. You know what? Damn, bro, this is tough, bro.
This is tough as
It's a tough one, though.
motherfucker, bro. Because I listen to Ransom. I just bumped Freddie Gibbs, the fucking "You Only Die Once" like every day. Conway is just stupid, man. No matter if it's his album or features, and Benny is just Benny, bro. So, sheesh, I don't know what to choose.
The best, but you know what, bro? If we're talking about,
I gotta roll
the
up.
best MC, and I'm just gonna break it down to how they got it. The best MC.
Mm-hmm.
I probably have to give it to Freddie Gibbs because he's so versatile. He can do it on any type of beat structure, and he can any feature. He always holds his own, man. So MC, I would say Freddie Gibbs. I think if you had to rock a party, well, I don't want to even say it in them terms, but yeah, I'm just gonna give it up to Freddie Gibbs, dog. I'm not saying he's the best lyricist out the group. Out there but as far as rapping ability, that nigga can rap his ass.
Yeah, he can for sure.
He can rap. And Ransom too, man. Let me just show some. Ransom gets busy, dog, for real.
He's probably the most, like, I don't want to say unknown, but
he's the next probably best MC out that bunch. I would say because he knows how the art of rap, technicalities of rap. He knows, you know what I'm saying? That's why he's been around for so long, dog. He's consistent as fuck.
I'm gonna go with Conway, dog. Cause ain't nobody fucking with that nigga, bro.
Yeah, he got that edge. I don't
Ain't
know.
nobody
it's tough,
right? Sorry, man. Like, this is tough, but ain't nobody fucking with Conway, dog.
Hey, I ain't mad at the machine, bro.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all.
Ooh, I had to, man, but damn. That was a tough one, bro.
That was a tough one, man.
Do y'all fuck with 38 Special?
Of course.
Yeah,
man.
Of course.
Yeah,
he be going crazy too.
And RIP to I just saw, I don't know how, I want to say 5 years now. RIP to Fred the Godson, man. It's been 5 years since.
Man. You talking about
beast. Part of that camp too. So,
he used to go crazy.
That dude was stupid with the flow.
He's a monster.
Bro.
Yeah.
He's amazing, bro. Them freestyles at hot, not whatever, at the radio station, epic. Yeah, that came, man. That's when that COVID swept through, man.
Yeah,
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because it took a lot of people out of here. You know what I'm saying? And he was like one of the first, I would say, like celebrity to at least us. You know what I'm saying? That kind of, passed some complications of that shit. So that was crazy.
Right.
That was
because I remember when that shit first came, it was saying black people couldn't get that shit.
Right.
Saying,
you know what I'm
saying? Get that shit.
And they were saying it was more like for older people,
Yeah, yep.
You
know
what
a lot
I mean?
of stipulations, a lot of things at that time.
Shit, a lot of people.
Damn.
That's crazy though. Oh yeah, R.I.P. Fred the Godson, man. After this, I'm gonna have to go check out some of them freestyles because they epic, bro. It's crazy how this nigga now, straight up. And he always got the best hype man behind him too, straight up. Hey, R.I.P. Fred the Godson.
All right, man. Since we're in that lane, I'm gonna go ahead and just open this motherfucker up.
Just keep it rolling, man. Just keep it going.
Boom.
Okay.
So hold on.
You got Mount Whitemore.
Hold on. Backstory. In which I feel it, nigga. I would definitely replace Russ with MGK. I'm just gonna say that off rip. I don't listen to enough Russ music to know that he is not better than MGK, my nigga.
Hold on, who's all on this? I don't know, but who all
it's
on
this? It's M.
Eminem, okay.
Mac Miller, Paul
Mac Miller, I
Wall,
can see that. Paul Wall.
and Russ. They should have had MGK on this motherfucker, bro. I'm sorry. We can talk about
Russ. I ain't heard that much Russ stuff.
Thank you to be calling.
I ain't heard that much.
I wouldn't have been mad if they put you got MGK. What's the other dude? I wouldn't have been mad if they put.
I feel like I'm forgetting somebody.
The only other white rapper I can think of is Logic and Bubba Sparks. Just to be completely 100.
That's
You know what I'm
funny.
saying? That was
All
like
right,
that.
so hold on. So
Lil
first
White.
of
You know what
all,
I'm saying?
Damn.
They need to add
Who the
MGK,
fuck?
bro. They was
y'all
fucking
niggas need to give Russ his respect, bro.
I'm
Off
not
top,
saying he's not dope.
you got to
I'm
give
just
Russ his
saying,
respect off top.
in my opinion, I believe MGK should be in his spot.
In my opinion, MGK should not be up there because one thing that MGK did that none of these niggas on this current, not to say that Russ belongs on there, but MGK don't belong on there because he ran from rap. That nigga used rap to get attention, and all of a sudden this nigga's Kid Rock now, man. I don't respect that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Post Malone. You use rap to get on, now all of a sudden you doing, you know. So I mean, listen, I'm all for artist expression, do what you do, but yeah, dog, you're not giving the people that was your core fans what they really want, bro. So you kind of take you know what I'm saying? You take a little ding for that, man. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm still standing on it, nigga.
All right, still stand on your MGK, man. But I'd rather have Bubba Sparks on there than MGK.
Oh shit, what about Yellow Wolf?
That's what I was about to point out. That's in my notes.
Yellow Wolf had some decent shit.
Nigga,
I don't know if he.
I would have been mad if he was up there.
The...
I would have been mad if he was up there replacing Russ. That's the only other person I'm taking off.
Hey man, Russ is dope, man. I'm gonna tell you something right now.
As much as I talk shit about Eminem, he is one of the greatest motherfucking lyricists out there, bro. As much as I talk shit about him, I can't take Eminem out of it.
Who?
I said him. As much as I don't like him,
for
real and bump him, I can't.
That's kind of how I feel too.
Respect is due. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
Mac Miller is probably the most. Him and Pop Wild are probably the most creative white boys as far as individualism. You know what I'm saying? They don't claim that they black, but you can tell that they hung around a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they show in they art. So them two gotta stay there. That Russ was questionable for me. I don't listen to enough Russ to know, be like, okay, he don't slap him on there. But Yellow Wolf, that's definitely a candidate that could have went up there. But me, it was MGK. So
I mean, listen, it's to me. I think Russ has a claim to be on there. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put Russ over Yellow Wolf, but Russ can rap his ass off. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, I'm
just saying. Hold on, let me just say. I mean, but when he first came out, he had a whole different type of vibe, super smoking type vibe. It was just right along with those times. You know what I'm saying? And he put out some dope ass music. In the span of like 3 to 4 years, when I was really fucking with him heavy, he put out a lot of dope music. So I didn't know that he was full white. This is called me stupid. I thought he was always mixed with something because the nigga's so soulful. I didn't know he was full white. You know what I'm saying? Until I saw this, and I'm like, hold on, let me see. Yeah,
what song do he got? I can't think of none of his songs.
I can't think of none either, bro. I'm gonna say
because he's underground. That nigga's underground.
But I know I've seen him before and know his, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I can't think of like what's his song? Like he got like a song, don't he? That's like kind of big, don't he?
I don't really know about his big hits. I just know about like the My mixtapes, the live mixtape days. That's when I was fucking with Russ. You know what I'm saying? Like, so everything I was hearing was underground. You know, I didn't know how big he was blowing up out there. You know what I'm saying? But he got some. Listen, let me sing y'all some shit. Matter of fact, just let me sing y'all some shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me sing y'all some early Russ. Just, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's super dope. But you still got Yellow Wolf. You still got people like Bubba Sparks.
Bubba Sparks, that's funny as hell to me.
I mean, but that first project was nice. That first project was nice when he had Timbaland all on it. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was under Timbaland's label. He was, hey, listen, dude can rap, man. Bubba Sparks can actually rap, bro. I give him.
Hey. Now, did you hear this? I'm not saying it's true, but did you hear this though? That he was on Vlad, if I'm not mistaken, Vlad or maybe Art of Dialogue, someone one of those. And you know that song that he got with Jadakiss? Dun, 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 dun. I can't think of the hook, but it was him and Jadakiss. And
You talking about Bubba Sparks right now? What you talking about?
yeah, Bubba Sparks.
Sorry.
He was on Vlad or Art of Dialogue, and they were interviewing him, and he said Jada had to go back and rewrite his verse after he heard what Bubba said. Like I said, I know truth to this, and I've never seen Jadakiss even give it no attention, but I don't know. Because Bubba did go hard on that song. I ain't gonna hold you.
You know what? I can't even remember what song you're talking about. I mean, I know when I hear it, I'm gonna be like, okay. But I'm just telling you one thing about Bubba. He was so witty that he can outwit a nigga on a motherfucking track, bro. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't the hardest lyricist, but he'll put some crafty ass shit together. And the fact that he is a white boy saying that does hold a little weight too. So
it was called They Ain't Ready. They don't know. Bubba talks so good, but the game is not ready. You know.
Okay. Is that on his first album?
I'm not sure.
Is that The Dark Days and Bright Nights?
I'm looking at it on YouTube.
Okay.
Yes.
I can't hear it. Shit.
Oh damn.
Oh, okay, that's the song right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that song. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly the song you're talking about. Yep.
Like I said, he was on an interview and he said Jada had to rewrite his verse.
Yeah, listen, he probably ain't lying, man. Or he could be lying.
He made Jada rewrite his verse.
Hey.
That's what he said.
Damn.
He didn't
Listen,
he didn't really
Bubba
say it like he was that nigga. He ain't saying like he was that nigga, but he was kind of on some like, well, yeah, you know, do it, go back and rewrite his verse.
But
so it was kind of like that.
So
like I said, I don't know if that's true or not, but since we was talking about
I got you.
Throw that out there.
So just to sum it all up, all three of us agree that Mount Rushmore should be different. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
The last slot.
Yeah, the last slot. Yeah, because I'm believing that too. But I'm just saying Russ has a claim to it, but I don't believe he should be up there because I don't think he's over. Yellow Wolf has some hard shit. Them Trump music albums. The dude can rap his motherfucking ass off. That album he did with Eminem was crazy. That song with Gangsta Boo. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy, dog. You know, so I believe Yellow Wolf definitely has that claim to fame right there because he can act.
So
that's over MGK too. I'm saying that too.
Yeah,
Yellow Wolf over MGK because I've never listened to an MGK project that I like. I ain't hating on the nigga.
Sorry for you.
The entire project, I can't say that I have.
Sorry for you. That nigga can rap when he was rapping. If he still is, cool. But when he was rapping, that nigga can rap.
I didn't say he couldn't rap. I'm just saying he can't rap better than Yellow Wolf. That's all I'm saying.
That's cool.
No doubt, man. Well, shit, you know, I'm gonna keep it cooking, man. I don't have an image for this, man. I apologize, but it's still a good topic, no less, man. So let me get to it. All right, Kings of the Feature, man. I'm gonna give y'all 4 options. Who you going with? Kings of the Feature, a nigga that's gonna go on your track and wreck shop. Out of these 4 motherfucking options, Lil Wayne, Andre 3 Stacks, J. Cole, and the OG Ludacris. Let me just go through it one more time. Lil Wayne, Andre 3 Stacks, J. Cole, Ludacris, baby. Kings of the Feature. Who the king got that motherfucker?
It's easy.
You said that was easy?
For me, it is.
All right, well, I already know who you going with. I already know who you going with because I already
I'm stuck between 2 people, man. I can't even hold you.
Yeah. You speak on it first, man, because I think I have a good idea where he ain't both going with it.
It's probably obvious. I gotta say Wayne. I gotta say.
I already knew you was going.
I have to say Wayne. I have to.
And I mean, you have every right. And not even if you're not a Wayne fan, it's just the work.
Just the run he went on, like with the features, like the quality and like how many he did.
It was like 70-something in 1 year, right?
Yeah, it was like, he did like,
But one person that I was surprised that wasn't on this was 2 Chainz, because
Oh,
2 Chainz was on so many features. He had mixtapes called featuring 2 Chainz. All the songs that he was featured on, that nigga made mixtapes out that shit. That's that's how many niggas he was. I mean, and ranging from all types of artists. You know what I'm saying? But that was my honorable mention on that. But who you going with, KG? Kings of the feature, man.
Kings of the feature.
Kings of the feature.
I'm gonna have to go with. People are probably gonna like this, but I'm gonna have to go with Cole.
Woo! Listen.
Because we were just talking about Johnny P and Cadillac. We was just talking about The Secret Recipe. It's some other shit. It's just
that Dirt feature. I mean,
song, bro.
I'm not a big fan of that song, but he bodied that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if
that song he had with Lil Durk, that All My Life shit. He still bodied that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he would make
what's them all the features he had with 21 Savage too. Them songs with 21 Savage was crazy.
Yeah, a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, a lot.
Like you said, he'll make a song
that a lot was my shit.
Yeah, a lot.
He'll make a song that you do not like it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's on that motherfucker. And he does, when he did features with his artists and shit like Boss, like he got a fire ass feature on that motherfucker. I forgot the name of that song, but bro, when he get on that motherfucker, it's just like a different code. Bro, I'm sorry. Like
he got trash with Summer Walker.
I wanted to. It was between him and Andre for me, because Andre is stupid too.
Andre, just
everybody know what Wayne and Luda did, but don't nobody really highlight like Cole and Andre on the feature.
Let's talk. Let's talk about it before I give. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and just give my answer first. You know, and it was tough. For me, it came down to Wayne and Andre 3000. And it's unfair. It really is unfair what I'm about to say. But I'm giving it to Andre 3000, man. And it's unfair because he doesn't have enough features. He doesn't have enough features to fill up a bowl. But it's just every time he's on something, it's so impactful.
Yeah.
It's just the rarity. Even that song he did with Devin the Dude, man, it's just crazy. I mean, come on, man. It's just he don't be on a lot of features.
What song you talking about? That
what a job
it is. Yeah,
got Snoop Dogg on that bitch.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, that song is just man. That song is epic by itself, but
it is.
Him getting the Andre 3000 feature was just out of this world. You know what I'm saying? And he just killed it. That nigga was like shit. He was rapping about somebody that told him to put him in a rap. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was just, I don't know. He's different, man. Yeah. He's different, bro. He's a different nigga. But I had to have Wayne as an honorable mention just because he killed so many songs. He killed so many features.
Yeah, that's what did it for me.
And, you know, he killed, and J. Cole, he bodies, but he ain't got the amount of work Wayne has. He don't have the amount of bodies Wayne has, you know. And I mean, and even Andre 3000 doesn't have the amount of bodies Wayne has. That's why I say it's unfair. But I'm just going for a favorite of me. I'm gonna go Andre 3000.
Yeah, niggas don't even want Cole to rap with them. That's how it's gotten. Like niggas will rap with Wayne. You know what I'm saying? He'll feature with anybody, but niggas ain't going against Cole like that, bro. Cole different, bro.
Has Wayne and Cole ever did a song together?
Not to my knowledge.
They had that Green Ranger song. It was like on a mixtape.
That was Sorry for the Way Forward.
Yeah, sorry. I believe Dedication. No, it was like not Sorry for the Way Forward. It was like Dedication 4, I think.
Oh, Dedication 4.
Dedication 4, yeah.
Something 4.
Yeah, I think that's the only song they did, Green Ranger.
But that's not like.
And that was just like a little play song kind of.
Yeah, that wasn't even
like they wasn't even. Yeah, they wasn't even really.
They wasn't even on it. That was just kind of like. And this is legend, knock out a song or something.
Yeah, some shit to do, right? Right.
I bet, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. It's kind of like
I got you here.
It's kind of like why as soon as we get done, let's go knock out the song. It was one of them. There wasn't no like secret recipe first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can't think of no other song besides that though. They did.
Yeah, me neither. And I don't think he's ever had Wayne featured on his song after that. You know what I'm saying? You know how they go back for, tit for tat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't even think he's had Wayne featured on any of his shit.
No doubt.
But yeah, man, Cole for me, man. Yeah.
Cole, I'm not mad at that. I had Andre 3 Stacks. We got motherfucking Lil Wayne, man. Just imagine them niggas just doing a track together or just doing an album.
Wait.
EP. A 6 song. Just give us 6 songs
Wait.
together.
Oh, but
How about
even the
this?
song
Did
the
you
song
imagine
that
this?
Wayne and 3K had. The song that Wayne and 3K had, that
was
Hollywood
great.
Divorce.
That was crazy.
No, that was hard.
That
That
was my
was
shit.
That was on the
That was like on the Idlewild soundtrack. or
Idlewild.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I believe both of them showed up on one of those Maybach musics too.
Was that on the same one? I thought they was on a different one. You talking about the Maybach Musics?
Yeah, wasn't they on the same? Oh, that might have been T.I.
I think they was on a different one.
That was
Yeah, I think
T.I.
they was on a different one.
I think you're thinking of Luxury Tax.
And I don't even
No. He was definitely on a Maybach Music one too, I thought.
I don't even know if Andre 3000 was on them. Was he on the Maybach Music?
Man, y'all better do y'all gonna make me Google some shit. Let me see.
I know
man.
he was on. I know he was on 16.
Man, don't give me the line now. Let me see.
He had the 16 ain't enough. But was he on the Maybach Music?
Oh, that might be 16 ain't enough. Maybe I'm thinking about 16 ain't enough.
Yeah, you're probably thinking of that,
Because I don't think he was on the Maybach Music.
Hold on. It might have been 5. Let me see.
Because Wayne was like on Maybach.
Yeah, he did. Andre
Music
3000 collaborated with Rick Ross on the song Maybach Music 5 from God Forgives I Don't. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Why can't I remember that right now?
Save me, man. Y'all can't fuck with my credibility.
Hold on, I gotta look at this real quick.
Yeah, look at that. Maybach, look at God Forgives I Don't, man. Because I want to fact check the fact checkers.
Not saying it didn't happen, but
He said, not saying it didn't happen, but
Maybach Music 5.
come on, is it on there? I'm gonna just bring up my Spotify real quick. Then shit, we gonna figure this out right now. God Forgives.
No, because God Forgives and I Don't have Maybach Music 4 on it.
But
four. I think it might have been 4. I'm sorry. My Roman numerals.
That just had Neo on it though.
They do just say Neo.
Yeah, 3K wasn't on that one. He was on 16 ain't enough.
That's definitely not it. See, look at that. Hold on, we gotta go
Which
back.
Which one was 5 then? I'm thinking. Is that the one with like Days Loaf? Yeah, that's the one with Days Loaf. I don't think he was on one.
What the hell just happened to my
Because 5 was the one with him and Days Loaf. That was the worst one.
You think so?
To me, it was, yeah. It was. Because I don't know, I felt like it was like he wasn't really.
He really wasn't all that good though. But
Yeah,
you say he's on the one with Days Loaf though?
Who?
Andre 3000.
No, he ain't on none of them.
Man, why would they say?
I said he on 16 ain't enough, but he wasn't never on no Maybach Music.
Damn, dog, I could have swore he was on the Maybach Music.
No, sir. Nah. I'd have
remembered
that.
Yeah. Because he had like T.I., Wayne, Kanye was on one. I think Jadakiss.
Which one had Erykah Badu on that motherfucker?
Jay-Z.
Well, I know he wasn't on the one with Erykah Badu, but which one? I'm just wondering.
I think that was the one with T.I. and maybe Kanye or something.
They say album version. That's crazy.
Maybe them.
No, that's just.
I know T.I. Jadakiss was definitely on there. I could hear him coming in like after
I'll be back.
The verses.
Yeah, but Andre 3000 killed that song with T.I. though. But sorry. On the Heavy Is the Head That Wears the Crown.
Oh yeah, he did. He
killed that. He killed the Walking Out remix.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He killed the
He
Walk
did.
It
I
Out
was,
remix. He
he
killed
did.
the Throw Them D's remix.
Oh, geez, I can't think of that one.
Yeah, that's the one with Murphy Lee and Nelly was on that one too.
I can't think of that mother for some
Bruh,
reason.
bruh. When he
Damn.
play that shit, nigga, he was talking about some shit. Yeah,
Write
the
that mother
D's
down. I'm
remix,
gonna check
boy. He
that out. I
started,
could not hear that mother.
if I'm not mistaken, he started off. That's a fact. He's definitely on there. Like I said, it's Nelly, Murphy Lee, Andre 3000, and I want to say the Gang.
Yeah, okay. Damn.
And then he killed the Green Light remix with John Legend.
Oh, the green
Give
light.
me
That was
the
my shit.
green
Give
light.
me the green
Yeah, he
light.
killed that.
Yeah. He
He
killed
killed
that
that
mother.
Beyonce song. What's that Beyonce song?
Beyonce song.
Yeah.
What y'all talking about?
Let me know if you're ready. Whatever song he was on with her, he ate that motherfucker.
Who you talking about?
I'm talking about Andre 3000 features. He killed that John Legend Green Light, and he killed that Beyonce song.
He killed Walk It Out, of course.
Yeah, we said that.
Yeah, we said that.
The Throw Them D's remix. He didn't know he was on that.
I can't hear that mother for some reason.
Yeah, he was on the Throw These. Yeah,
Yeah,
he be popping up on just some of the
random songs.
just the most weirdest songs. Like
Yeah,
them popping up
that.
on that Devin the Dude was just so crazy.
I'm trying to think of that Beyonce song, bro. And then he was on the song with Bentley, fucking Puff Daddy's.
Oh yeah, that shit was fire.
Colors, you know what I'm saying? POLOURS or something like that. Was a hard ass little song back in the day.
Now Andre definitely, man, he's one of those ones, and that's why I just gave it up to him because of course,
he was on the song with
who's the International Players Anthem? That was UGK's song, right?
Yeah.
So of course, that's an Outkast
song.
Huh?
I thought it was an Outkast song.
I thought it was a.
I think it is a UGK song. I think it's a UGK song. Yeah.
But it might have been on both of their albums. You know, cats used to share songs like that. But I think I'm thinking it's a UGK song. I'm thinking it's on that Underground Kings album.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it. I feel like Andre got the most. Andre got the most like value in his features, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
like the most quality. Like, I don't know, like
he gives you a timeless sculpture.
When he step outside, he stops time.
Yeah.
Even with the flute out. You know how much attention that motherfucker got?
I know, man.
Motherfuckers was talking about that shit for at least a whole year, maybe not even more. Whether they was talking good or bad about it, he was still like, you know, he stopped time.
He's still that dude, always.
So where we going?
Well, you know, man, I like to bring it home sometimes, well, not sometimes. We like to bring it home every episode now. Local segments and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I got a clip loaded up, and I just want y'all thoughts on this. I want you to hear this guy out, and I want y'all thoughts on this. He has a perspective on the St. Louis hip hop scene, OG right here. So let's go ahead and hear what this dude got to say.
These niggas to feel this. This ain't yeah, and so I'm here to throw insult because I need these niggas to feel this. This ain't STL no more, y'all. See, I thought we was finna be the new Memphis, right? But this the new ATL. This the new A. These niggas, listen, these are man fan ass niggas, cause these niggas broadcasting, putting niggas in their circle, knowing this nigga music ain't hard. Y'all only going off how this nigga look. I'm not sneak dissing. This is to St. Louis, cause y'all put niggas in y'all circle, y'all know ain't hard. Y'all just like the way this nigga look. The music ain't hard, y'all. I thought we finna turn it into the new Memphis, bro. This the new Atlanta. All these niggas man fans, they fruity booty ass niggas, they like each other, cuz they like this. They like each other. It ain't about their music. It's about how this nigga look. They like each other. These niggas are man fan, fruit basket ass, straight up fags, cuz they gay. And y'all accepting them. Y'all say y'all want some stand up. Y'all putting the wrong niggas in front of St. Louis, cuz these niggas is man fans. They like each other, cuz they fags. This ain't STL no more. This is the new ATL. Hi, ATL.
Right. Well, we got
I'm talking
OG.
about somebody specifically though, and why would he say the name? Because I don't think it's a broad. That's not a broad state. He's talking about somebody specifically or a certain group of motherfuckers that he's dealt with.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
That, you know what I'm saying? That ain't from the rap shit that I've seen and the niggas I done came across. They don't come across like that. I haven't been in a lot of circles with rap niggas, but still the shit that I've seen and shit I've been around, they don't be like that. And they make hard ass music. So I don't know what he talking about. I think somebody, somebody pissed him off, bro. In my opinion, he talking about a specific group of people. I ain't seen that. You know what I'm saying? Creative ass music I've seen. So I don't know what he's talking about.
No doubt. And you know, that's when I saw the clip, I was like, damn, okay. Is this what's popping on the St. Louis scene? Because I'm not in tune with the scene like that, but I do know a few young cats that's putting it down, that's doing their music. And they actually put out some good music. If you have to judge it in its totality by what's going on, yeah, they music is right on par with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But of course, if you want to talk about the underground St. Louis scene, that's where you're gonna find the real spitters. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
When I seen Pusha, yeah, we got some good shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna discredit them and say they not pushing the hardest guys out the clique. They might be trying to find guys that's marketable. Maybe that's what he was saying right there. We've seen it done before, but you know, I don't know, man. The motherfuckers I see that's kind of putting St. Louis on their back, they got something to say. I'm not too mad.
Your Tef Pose, your T-Dubs, your Bates, your Blake Yacht. No.
Well, them guys been holding it down for a minute. Them guys been holding it down for a minute. I thought he was kind of referring to the new, because he was kind of saying we're going to be the new Memphis. So I thought he was kind of referring to maybe the new scene. But you already know, your Tef Pose, come on, man. T-Double, all that. You already know, them boys been holding it down. But I think he was kind of more so referring to the new scene. And like you say, he might be referring to just one guy. He might be
That's
mad.
what it seems
Yeah,
like.
that's what I'm saying. That's what it seems like.
I'm like, damn.
I
never heard this.
You seen no shit like that.
Yeah, but I never heard this.
No, that's crazy, dog.
That was like some old that's something 607 up or something.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it is, dog. I'm seeing so many people speak negative on St. Louis and positive. You know what I'm saying? Even with Mike Larry, he still be saying some negative shit about the Lou. You know what I'm saying? It's funny and whatnot, but you know, it seems like that's a lot of people's claim to fame is kind of just pointing out the negative points of St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy though. It's
I
crazy.
don't know why my camera ain't working right. But yeah, we still live. We still here. But yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like I said, I think he talked to a certain group of motherfuckers that either pissed him off or did him dirty.
No doubt, man. No doubt. You know, I want to bring it to this point here. This is just something for hip hop. You know, Pusha T and Jadakiss announced a collab song they was getting together to do. I believe it dropped on the 18th.
I said, damn.
Yeah, I think it's on. You know what? I believe it's on the Godfather of Harlem soundtrack. Swizz just released a soundtrack, and that motherfucker got some shit on there. To be honest, it got Sauce Walker all on it. Sauce Walker and Conway on songs. Yeah, it puts together a lot of niggas you wouldn't think you'll be on songs, but they killing it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all gotta check that out. It's the Godfather of Harlem soundtrack. And you got Benny the Butcher all on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of dudes. Scar Lip on that bitch. Yeah, man. I believe he got the Pusha T and Jadakiss song on that album, but
My bad. My camera wouldn't let me be quick.
mute myself.
But that's dope. The Godfather Harlem soundtrack.
Yeah, that shit sound dope. You
That-
say come out when? When to come out?
It came out April 18th.
Oh, it's already
Oh
out.
shit! Okay.
Oh, it's already out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Oh, damn.
and that feature on there with Pusha T and Jadakiss. It's on that soundtrack.
Shit right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Look, they got Toby Nguigwe and Sauce Walker. That's the first song. That song crazy.
Damn.
You got then you got Swiss Beats and Larry June. The next track. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, who else he got?
Yeah, I got it. It's the season 4 soundtrack.
Yeah.
Season.
And Conway. I'm sorry. He got Larry June and Conway on the song. That's just crazy.
Yeah, it is.
That's nuts, bro. Then you got Conway the Machine. You got another Conway. You got Conway all over this motherfucker. You got Jay Electronica on the track. Scarlett, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it got some dope tracks. I was listening to it earlier, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check this out.
Yeah, check it on out, man. It's always good when Swiss jump into it. No doubt, man. Well, we taking this next, man. Matter of fact, let's keep it St. Louis, man. Let's keep it St. Louis. I want to bring this to the forefront because I don't know if this is good or bad, but hey, I'm gonna let y'all decide.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna let y'all decide, man.
I'm gonna bring up my shit too, so it won't interfere with yours. Same time each.
Okay. All right, man. Clip loaded. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Let's switch it to TK.
No, we're gonna keep it St. Louis. No.
Oh, okay. So you brought up the wrong one. There we go. All right, man. Y'all should know who's already pictured here. We got Ali, formerly of the St. Lunatics. We got Nelly right there. And the big news that I heard, it kind of nobody really spoke about, is Ali dropped the lawsuit. He had a $50 million lawsuit. Dropped the lawsuit. I just wanted y'all to, how y'all feel about that? You think that's the right way to move on? Just to go ahead and drop it? I'm pretty sure it gets pricey with lawyers. Keeping lawyers on retainer. Nelly has the money to keep lawyers going for years.
Exactly.
I don't know. So I don't know if it was a move where he wanted to do it, or maybe he kind of felt like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna bury this shit. Give me some closure. What y'all feel about that, man?
I mean, when I first heard about the lawsuit, I was kind of saying to myself, like, he ain't gonna get that. So I already and it wasn't surprised that he canceled it, you know what I'm saying, after a while, because I kind of was like, man, I don't know. I just didn't really see it happen.
Right.
I see the bigger picture.
It's like, what? You're not gonna get that. Like, hey, I don't know.
I could be wrong. I see the fact of him dropping that lawsuit means that they had a conversation and they might have just squashed everything they had.
It could have been. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I honestly wholeheartedly believe, bro. Like, he's like, man, just, you know what I'm saying? They probably had a man moment, you know what I'm saying? Talked it out, said what they had to say. And he was like, man, cuz just go ahead, drop that shit. I'll get you the woo. And then I think that's what happened.
I would love for that to be the case, man. You're right. That would be the ultimate goal. When Nelly was on Drink Champs, man, the way that man sounded, that nigga was like, he would never get nowhere near anything I do ever again. Like, he was staying fast on it, man. But hopefully this is an olive branch. You know what I'm saying? Or it could have been Nelly lawyers just beat him over the head, like, nigga.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? But ultimately, I think everybody kind of believes or agrees that Ali was more instrumental in that Country Grammar album than just offering his verses. You know what I'm saying? I do believe he did pen some shit for Nelly. You know, when you listen to some of those Nelly verses, he's talking about gods and earths. He's talking about 7% shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So that's not even Nelly's, you know, belief. So I can definitely see that Ali did pen some of that. I don't know how much he did, but I think, you know, so I do believe he's owed something. Off a Diamond album, I ain't gonna lie. Anybody who had anything to do as far as writing should be set for the rest of your life. Off a Diamond album, fact.
Or at least put in position.
I mean, you should be good. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, we talking about people be eating good off platinum albums. When you sell over 10, you should be able to have a good, you know what I'm saying? So I understand why you might feel slighted if you're not getting that money, but I just think it might be a lot of mud in the water. But hey, we've seen people dap it up, you know, with worse circumstances. So man, hopefully, yeah, man, I would love to see Ali out there. That'd be epic, bro.
Yeah, because they show on tour and everything.
Man, listen, the crowd will go crazy. I ain't gonna lie. The crowd will go crazy if Ali stepped out there on the Lunatics.
Hell yeah.
The crowd will go nuts, dog. That'll bring that motherfucker down. Straight up, bro. Yeah, I mean, that'll be epic for the city.
And then do breathe in and breathe out. No, nigga, them they're faint.
Oh, yeah, they kick it off with breathe in, breathe out. That's stupid. That's stupid.
They're faint. And then do let me in now. Let it go. I love it when you make your knees touch your elbow. Boom, boom. Like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, they can have a whole bro.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Nelly was saying, he's saying, like, I don't know. It might have been the liquor talking too. You know, and they get a little lick in him, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was definitely, yeah, it seemed like all the bridges was burned, bro. Like hopefully, man. Hopefully, dog. That's crazy, though. That is crazy, man. But you know what? Another person in St. Louis I wanted to bring up too, man. Let me get his visual. You know, we did you hear about Nelly the celeb? He had a bad car crash. Or something. He had a bad car crash. So I just wanted to say prayers up to that man. You know, I haven't heard anybody too much speaking on it, so I don't know if it was fake news, but I was saying that he had a bad car crash. You know what I'm saying? So,
I ain't heard about this. Yeah, prayers up.
Prayers up to Gilbert Arenas' son too, man. I just heard he had a bad car crash. Now he was in a medically induced coma right now, so that is, I can't believe that because he just did his admittance to USC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and he cold with that basketball. So I'm hoping for a speedy recovery, and I'm hoping that it's nothing permanent. You know, because that's crazy, man. Shout out to Gilbert Arenas, man. I fuck with what they do over there. I don't know if y'all be checking out the show, man, but they got a good ass show. Gil's Arena. Yeah, it's probably the best sports show. I even say better than it what it is, just because they know more about basketball. You know what I'm saying?
I still like All the Smoke too, though. I like All the Smoke too.
Yeah, I like
All the Smoke too. Yep. Yeah.
I put that up there too.
They just got that Miller shit. That shit was hard.
The what? Which one?
The Reggie Miller interview.
Yeah, that was dope. That was
yeah.
They kind of broke down a little bit.
Classic interviews, so they just keep climbing the ladder.
Yeah, I think All the Smoke kind of really kicked it off when it came down to basketball athletes having their own podcast.
Hold on.
No, I'm just saying. Hold on. I'm talking about as far as because you probably about to say the knuckleheads, right?
Yeah.
I know the knuckleheads. Right? You're right. You're right. The knuckleheads was before. But
they took it to another level, though. I feel
right, another level when the money start coming in, because that actually helped their podcast out too, because their podcast grew as well. Because people like, man, these niggas been doing their things too, and you saw their guests get bigger and bigger. Yeah, shout out to Knuckleheads too, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna do my boys like that.
Shout out to
I ain't gonna do my boys like that all day. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm just saying All the Smoke and the fact that they was smoking weed. You know, I think they kind of lessened it. They don't smoke as much, I don't think. But they was blowing it down, man.
Yeah, they was blowing it down.
They
got that Showtime. They got that Showtime deal, you know, there.
Facts. And the fact I think it was on like Showtime or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So they had the money behind them. So people was like, okay, yeah, shit, we can make it work. Yeah, dope ass show. All the Smoke is super dope. Damn, what the fuck going on?
Yeah, I can let you skip past the knucklehead stuff. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no doubt. We ain't gonna skip past the knuckleheads. Facts. We ain't gonna listen. Shout out to them boys. I love to get them guys on the show. Somebody, y'all know the knuckleheads, tell them to come on, spit your game.
Right. Darius Miles, a local guy, man. He got some family around.
Hey, man, East St. Louis, man.
East St. Louis guy. You know,
facts, bro. Shout out to East St. Louis, man.
We talking about the whole team, even getting Larry Hughes on this motherfucker.
Oh man, Larry Hughes all day, man. Shit, let's go for the goal. Get Jason Tatum on this bitch, man. Where you at, Tate?
All right.
Yo, I do got some connections. I know some niggas that know some niggas.
Yeah, me too. Where you go?
And that was the greatest segue ever. So here's the Holly.
Yeah, do.
And Jason Tatum, nigga. That was the next shit. That was the next shit right there.
No doubt, JT. Man.
He helping out, families and shit become homeowners. It was another little paragraph and shit, but I ain't gonna have all that. But he just helping I don't know. They didn't say what area, but just coming back to the city and helping people out.
Yeah, I think that's super dope, bro. I think, not to, tell people what to do with their money, but, I believe that those are things that really actually help people out more so than you just giving $1 million to a charity. You don't know where that money is going. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're doing is putting people in homes. You know what I'm saying? So anytime somebody gives back as far as setting up some type of industry, some type of, jobs or, doing things like this, home ownership or education. Hey, man, shouts out, man, for real. That's super dope. Straight up.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, I need a house, brother. Hook me up too, man. Yeah, I had the privilege.
I had the privilege of meeting JT last month.
Oh, word. Oh, yeah, you was at the game.
Yeah, I went to the game.
Yeah, I saw that. That was super dope.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Hey, man, so
some nice ass seats.
So how did all that come about? As far as you know what I'm saying? You just saw him warming up like, hey, what up from St. Louis?
No. No. I wouldn't do it like that. I would do it the nigga way. A little more structure to it. A little more structure. All right. So basically, one of the so I had went down there. Me, my brother, and the homie. My homie knows somebody that was a childhood friend of JT. And he happened to just be down there the same time we went down there to the game, to the Grizzlies game. And he basically got us through. He just basically got us through, basically. That's as simple as it was. He just got us through, gave us the pass. You know what I'm saying? Let us come through. We was in there with the family. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there next to JT grandpa and stuff.
Damn, that's hard.
I'm sitting next to Grandpa Tatum and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
sitting next to Auntie. I'm sitting next to aunties and stuff, and then just, holler at us real quick,
No, that's super.
It was smooth.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know you had the full experience, man. I could have swore you just like, hey, nigga, I'm from the loop.
Right, that wasn't gonna get you, cause I was on the, actually was right, that wasn't gonna get you where I was,
No doubt. That's only gonna get you so far.
Yeah, exactly.
Only get you about
you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, but it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was cool too, cause long time Celtics fan, so it was cool. Shit, St. Louis guy.
No doubt, man. Straight St. Louis too, man.
Yeah, straight St. Louis.
Keep it all the way, Lou, man. Shout out to JT.
Shout out to JT.
I ain't gonna lie, man. It'd be crazy to root against them, man. But it is what
you gotta do what you gotta do, huh?
You gotta do what I gotta do, dog. Because otherwise, bro, to be honest, you know what? I'm gonna be a traveling man. Once LeBron get up out of here, man,
Right. I don't know if I can say this. Quiet as kept. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He used to be Celtics with me, cuz.
I know, bro. I was a Celtics guy. I was.
Quiet as kept.
Shameful. I'm a shameful man.
I stayed doing them hard years. We had damn Avery Bradley and shit as our best players.
Oh man.
He had
them
he
rough
wait
years.
for that moment to say that shit.
Transition years and shit. Say that, that's funny.
Hey man, you sure stuck with him, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I jumped on the bandwagon of the Celtics when they got the big three. You know, because I was a Ray Allen fan.
Yeah,
you know, Ray Allen was my favorite player in the league. So when he went there, I just had to naturally shift it over there, bro. But you know, well, we ain't got to get into that because I ain't been a faithful
We ain't got to
fan
get to that
since the Bulls, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Once I heard that them niggas broke up the dynasty because they ain't want to pay Phil Jackson no more. Oh yeah, you niggas ain't for the fans no more. I'ma follow the players. Because we all know the Bulls could have got damn near 2 more championships, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Just because of ego. You know what I'm saying? They broke the ego. What they did. Go ahead, bring it in, man. Go ahead, bring in the next topic, KG. What you got over there, bro?
I was going to let y'all peep out my man. Hold up, man. Because I can't bring him up without him. I was just going to let y'all peep out Killer Polygon little freestyle and shit. I got 2 more, so.
Drunk woke, but the fifth sleeping. When it's waving, that's the way I'm speaking. Waving. Drunk woke, but the fifth sleeping. When it's waving, that's the way I'm speaking. Candy Doze, fresh set of foes, wrapped them 15s with the 90 pieces. Slab Sunday on Emancipation. I be skating like the nigga Sweetness. This Ike not airline. We call it holding when it get completed. 20 racks for these underneath it. Gave Lana Ray another 10 out of lead. Tell me that I'm undefeated. That's a ticket just to make a movie. Got your papa with me, she a side seated. I ain't picked, now she my bitch. Just left Hobbit, now airport. H-time nigga on that fly shit. Looking back.
Looking back, he's about to come in and cook.
Yeah,
Right. He was sliding on that bug.
Yeah, that nigga, he just went through a breakup. Well, he came on that one. That's crazy. Man, but I mean, what can you say, bro? If it's, you know, if they do a Houston Mount Rushmore, is Killer Cal Young gonna be on your Mount Rushmore? Because the nigga is vicious, man. It's tough because you got so many impactful niggas.
If I can do that,
like a pin shit. What's up?
If I do a Houston Mount Rushmore, I got to break it down into generations. I can't just do one.
But that's a Mount Rushmore though. Mount Rushmore cover all the generations. I feel what you're saying, though. That's what makes it so tough.
He has a slot, but I can just do one of Houston. That's crazy. Got to break that down.
Man, but you got to though. If you can do one for ATL, you can do one for Houston. Well, I guess you really can't do one for ATL because ATL breaks up the trap. You got trap, Mount Rushmore. Then
ATL would be hard to say.
Mine would be different if I did an ATL, but I mean, you just can't, bro. Like you got to break that down, man. You know.
All right, so tell me this then. What generation would you put Killer Cal Young in? Who's his peers and counterparts?
Oh, he remember doing it for a minute.
Sauce Walkers, the Slim.
That's what I'm saying. He's been doing it for a while.
Yeah, the Sauce Walkers, the Slim Thug. Because he came in the game with Slim Thug. I mean, not came in the game.
You put him in the same generation?
I put him before. I put him before Sauce, though.
He was before Sauce, man.
Yeah.
Remember, he was on Cushion Orange Juice.
Yeah, he was. So, but Slim Thug.
That's why it's so tough.
Yeah,
to put him
he was on Sauce a big Craig. What was that song he had with Craig? It was like Currency was on that mug. Yeah. Moon and Stars. Yep.
But I'm trying to think of Houston.
You got like I mean, I think because you got people like what's my dude name? That was kind of like the
he was around
H-Town Drake. Who's those like H-Town Drake? What's dude name, bro? Came out, he was hot for a second and kind of fizzled off a little bit. Kind of had that Drake type vibe.
Yeah, the Drake type vibe?
Yeah, out of Houston.
Who? You talking about Kurt Cobain?
Yeah, Kurt Cobain. There we go.
Yeah.
You know, he was hot for a second. You know, I don't know. Generation's kind of tough because I don't know where you put Killer Cal Young because he's been doing it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I mean, because you can't really put him in the Paul Wall, Chamillionaire, Slim Thug type generation.
He was
You
like
damn near
after
can because he
me.
came.
He was definitely after them. You know what I'm saying?
I thought he came.
He when Slim Thug created that group, he was part of it. Boss
Oh,
Hog
was.
Outlaw. So I mean, you damn near can.
Damn, I ain't get hip to him then. I wasn't even hip to him then.
Yeah, I was for sure. He was bigger, like a heavy
Okay,
set and
yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was definitely on that. But I mean, that's to each his own. But
I mean,
I don't know.
that's a good point though. I'm saying that's how long he's been doing it. That's why. But I still can't put him on that generation because he was just getting put on by Slim Thug. You know what I'm saying? Slim Thug was already on when he put on Boss Hog Outlaws. You know what I'm saying? He was, them niggas already dropped shit.
It would have to be with the Paul Walls, the Mike Jones, the Chameleonaires.
You can't be with them, dog.
Because
Because he ain't gonna be able. Because you just said it right there. Paul Wall, Mike Jones, Chameleonaire, Slim Thug. That's the Rushmore right there.
Nah.
Of that generation of H-Town music. Who's beating the 4 niggas, man? I mean, listen. I don't want to disrespect Lil Keke. You got Lil Mo. You got a lot of other niggas, but far as who was
there.
Zero, Trey.
That's why I gotta put Chameleon there. Chameleon was
Zero.
Come on, bro. You still got Zero.
You gotta put Zero in.
Damn, you got Zero. I forgot about Zero. Damn, I forgot about Zero.
Bro,
like,
damn.
Scarface. Yeah,
come on, bro.
Scarface was before all them.
Well, Scarface is another generation, but
before them.
All right, so if you go, because the Rushmore is only what four? Is it 4 or 5
people?
4.
It's
so
really
who's
4.
gonna take off? So who you gonna take off to put Zero up there?
Who? What you saying?
I'll give you
who we
mine.
say?
Fuck it, we're gonna just do it now. The Houston Mount Rushmore, in your opinion.
I'm just saying, out of them 4 guys, would you guys agree? You guys, I said Slim Thug, Paul Wall, Mike Jones, Chameleonaire, as the Mount Rushmore of that era in Houston. Who would you take off to put Zero?
I take Mike Jones off.
Okay, I figured y'all would
take Mike Jones off.
I figured you would probably say Mike Jones. I would go with Mike Jones as well too. Because after that first album, it kind of went.
Because I ain't just talking about who was like the hottest or like who was the biggest.
But the
best. Like, who was like the best. Yeah.
Because
if we talking about who the biggest, then Mike Jones would be on there.
Mike Jones would be on there. Right.
But I'm talking about like who's the best. Yeah, I'm taking Mike Jones off.
I would agree with that. I would take Mike Jones off and put Zero. Because you got Trey the Truth too. I mean, Trey ain't stepping, bro.
I think
he know how to rap his ass off, bro.
You still got Flip.
Oh, you got Flip too. Yeah,
come on, bro. Flip. Like it's a lot, bro.
You got Flip.
It's a lot.
That is tough. You do got.
Who's my nigga? Hey, I fuck with Big Pokey too.
That's what I'm saying. You got the Big Pokies. You got the
hardest spitting the living. Oh shit.
Yeah, you got the Fat Cats. You got the Young Stars. You got a lot of niggas that put their imprint on the city though. But we talking about the best of the best though.
You gotta break that down, player. Straight up.
It's a lot.
I mean, I would take
just off the cuff with that one. So just imagine if you put some time and effort.
Would you take off Paul Wall? Would you take off Paul Wall to put Flip up there?
Megan Thee Stallion.
That's not a bad idea. For
real, I'm just thinking about all the shit that Flip was being part of, man. I fuck with.
I fuck with Paul Wall. That's what makes me want to keep him on there.
Paul Wall too, because he can rap his ass off. Because who's a better rapper though, in your opinion? Who a better rapper? Paul Wall or Flip?
Flip. I'm gonna say Flip.
Little Flip.
I say Flip. For sure. If we talking about better rapper, yeah, Flip. As far as like rapping, like, cause Flip can actually freestyle and shit. And he had.
That's what I'm about to say. I don't know if he
actually can rap.
Little Flip mixtapes and all that other shit. Like,
yeah, I mean,
really
listen, I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Flips where he had the songs with ESG, By the House, By the Lake, By the Car, all that type. You know what I'm saying? Like classic Flip shit. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Flip. I would say that. I would say take off because Flip put in a lot of work, man. He put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
Not to say that Paul Wall didn't, because you got to put in work to be a white boy to get that much respect.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly, you do.
real. So that's tough, man. Damn.
That's
tough,
But I
man.
gotta give respect because I gotta give it to the freestyle king. I definitely gotta say Flip probably over that. So you looking at Slim Thug, right? You keeping Slim Thug up there?
Yeah.
All right. Flip,
Mm-hmm.
Zero,
Mm-hmm.
and who else? Chameleon. Gotta have Chameleon there, bro. I think you gotta have Chameleon there, bro, because he was super
Yeah.
hard.
I won't be mad. I won't be
I
mad.
fuck with, I wouldn't be mad. Yeah, I
won't
fuck
be
with
mad.
in there.
Chameleon there could rap his ass off, especially back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Color change
He
the
had
clip.
that tongue twist style.
Yeah, the color change the clip. Him and Paul Wall and both.
Yeah, I'm finna say yeah.
Him and Paul Wall was in a
Color
group
change the
together.
clip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
color change the clip. It was
Yeah.
another cat though too. They used to.
Yeah, another cat with him too. But yeah, them niggas was doing some shit.
I want to say Magnificent. I
And
don't know.
you already know.
You saw that beat swing.
Whoa, yep,
Yeah,
man.
low. Yeah.
Nah, that
You
motherfucker.
already know.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Changing
So
the
I
I
gotta
wouldn't
have
be mad.
Chameleon on there because he
Repeat that again.
Right,
Repeat that again. But I'm not mad. Go ahead and repeat that again. I won't be mad at that though. You said
No, I'm just saying, yeah. I just, so yeah, Flip, Slim Thug, Zero, Chameleon there. From that era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
But shit. When it come down to it though, I think Killer Cal Young can rap better than all them niggas. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you.
Oh, the nigga's cold, bro.
I think Killer Cal Young give all them niggas a run for their money. That's how cold he is, man. Dude cold, bro.
Hey, so what generation would Devin be in?
That's gonna be Scarface generation.
But he was after Scarface though.
Well, was he after Scarface? You think about it, he was on
Man, Scarface rapped since like the
him
80s.
Ice Cube. Don't believe that song. That niggas wrong. Gangsters don't live that long.
Right, I'm just saying he was on that. He was on Fuck Faces. You must be the autumn.
Man, Scarface was rapping since the 80s though. Like,
Right, yeah, Scarface was at least
Devin ain't got no
5 or 6 years. Well, okay, all right. So who would be in Scarface?
Nobody, technically.
You got Scarface. You probably got Willie D, and you probably got
the people he was rapping.
had UGK in the motherfucker.
We ain't got UGK.
You can put UGK because they was like closer. They had early 90s shit.
Yeah, definitely early 90s. I mean, you can't put. But see, UGK is kind of in Devin's era, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they is.
Real.
That crossover.
Because when that first album come out, 95, I think, man. Yeah,
95, 96.
You know what I'm saying? And when did UGK come out? UGK came out before 95.
Oh,
hell yeah, that was like early 90s.
Like 92.
Yeah, like 92 or something.
Right, so
yeah, like 92.
they kind of not in. They kind of are. 3 years is not.
Yeah, that's
still an era. We talking about an era. Yeah, so that's still an era. I would think a 10-year span is probably an era or something like that.
Yeah. It like UGK kind of bridged the gap between Devin and you know what I'm saying Scarface a little bit.
Facts. Definitely do. But yeah, like I said, I think out of Scarface era, because I don't know, because he kind of crossed eras too, man. I mean, he was putting out dope ass music, dog, when Slim Thug and them was popping still. You know what I'm saying? He was still dropping crazy shit. So it's he's really the king, though. But anyway, that was a good discussion right there, fella.
What they all done though. Yeah, that is dope though. Hold on, I got another little visual. We can chop it up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Houston just got so much history, bro. Just so rich.
They do.
So many artists, man. It's crazy. I just went down there not too long ago, man. I was down at the screw shops and shit.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I saw that.
Houston.
Hopefully my internet will let me be great. Y'all know who Nick Grant is? From North Carolina? Nick Grant? South Carolina, I believe.
Sounds kind of familiar, man. But
I'm about to get y'all on to him. So Check this out.
Yeah, big face hunters, I'm going Tisha Campbell. Sit down when I talk if you ain't got no standards. I'm from where them choppers do a lot of damage. Think electric slide make you move your whole family. Ain't nobody fucking me, none of y'all. Number one, and I'ma be that till my. Big face hunters. I'm from you move your whole family. Number one, and I'ma be that till my number call.
Man, that was whack. Shit wouldn't let me be great. It was a nice look. I think that was actually not a freestyle. He was just dropping like a little snippet from a like a video.
Well, shout out to Nick Grant, man.
Yes, sir.
I did. The beat was sounding very nice. Like a smooth delivery, man. Shout out to Nick. Actually, I did want to bring up something, man. Let's talk about this person right here. Because this is just crazy right here. Yeah, y'all see it, man. TK, man. Sentenced to another additional 80 years, man. He's already serving out a 56-year sentence.
Like said 56-year-old.
All right.
56 years already.
Serving a whole old man over there. It's crazy. But and now he got hit with an 80-year sentence. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it is running concurrently. So that's good. It's good as not running consecutively because, you know, you got to do your 56 years, then you got to start doing your 80 years. So I guess the judge showed him a little mercy on that tip, man. But he probably ain't going nowhere till you're at least 60-something years old. What y'all feel about that, man? For me, you know what? I really didn't know who the hell TK was. He kind of came in like a blur. People just started talking about him, and all of a sudden, boom, he got arrested. So I really didn't know too much. But when the story came out about him getting 80 years, I started listening to his music, and he actually had some shit that was vibing. Like, okay, I see why people was drawn to the music, you know. But what about y'all, man? Have y'all checked out TK? You know anything about his music?
Nah, only thing I know for is the shit that he made. Niggas is dumb, but he made the song. He made the song "The Race" about him being on the run, and then that's how he got caught up. So by the time the song was buzzing, they got wind. I don't know what the timeline is when the crime happened to when he dropped the song, but that's what he was allegedly internet famous for, was dropping that shit.
Right.
Facts.
The Race, because he was on the run. I'm about to bring up this nigga Jaco. What up, fool?
What up?
Yo, Jaco in the building, man. I'm wearing one of your shirts right now, man. Jaco with the drip.
What it do?
What it do?
You like those shirts I just made?
No doubt, man. We were just talking about TK, man. Man, dude went in like he was, 16? You know what I'm saying? Already got bodies on him, man. That's crazy, though. That's crazy, man. But yeah, man, the judge.
What he do? He in jail?
Yeah, man. Well, them niggas did some home invasion, and one of the guys that they was kidnapping, whatever, they ended up killing. You know what I'm saying? Ended up shooting the other guy that was there, but he ain't died. So he was on the run for murder from that. And he did a whole song while he was on the run called The Race. You know what I'm saying? Well, he was pretty much, yeah, he was pretty much taunting the police. You know what I'm saying, in the whole song. So, yeah, them motherfuckers did not show him no love. He got 56 years for that case. But also, while he was on the run, he was trying to shoot a second video. And he ended up trying to rob the person that was going to shoot the video, the director of the video. He tried to rob him for his camera.
What?
Yeah, he tried to rob him for his camera, and the dude jumped on the car and tried to stop them, like, yo, give my shit back. And them niggas end up shooting the dude that was on top of the hood, man. So
They
killed
shot
another dude.
the director, dude?
Huh?
They shot the director of the video?
Yeah, he shot the director dude, man. He was trying to rob him for his camera equipment.
Hey, man, that's some GTA shit.
That's how them niggas was living, bro. It's like it was a straight video game. Like no mercy, didn't give a fuck. So I kind of see why they gave him that type of sentence, because he showed no remorse. You know what I'm saying?
That's a nigga right there. You know,
Yeah.
with some glasses on, make you look like you innocent, nigga.
Yeah, that nigga look like he'll still kill your ass right now.
That's crazy,
bro.
That song slapped though. But shit, that was fucked up though.
Yeah, that song used to go. That song used to go. I don't know what happened to Heems, man. I don't know. Did he drop off?
Let me find out. Maybe the internet. Maybe
I know he had some shit he had to do.
He'll show back up.
Yeah. No doubt. He probably had. I know he had to do some shit, man. But shout out to Heems for coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? Blessing us. We got to get him back. Got to get him back on the show. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. So shout out to Heems, man. Happy birthday to your pops too, man. You know what I'm saying? I believe he turning 60. So yeah. Shout out to him. Yeah. But yeah, man, you know, that's crazy, bro. You know, you fucking waste your life.
Niggas gonna be kind, man.
They want the world to know.
They want the world to know. And the world did know for 2.5 seconds. Now the world just goes back on.
It's not even 15 minutes of fame no more. Like you said, it's 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, 2.5. You know, you kill somebody for a rap career, okay, yeah.
It's too many cameras out here for motherfuckers not to know any damn thing, man. There's cameras everywhere.
Niggas just trying to ball out for a couple years. That's it. You know.
56 years. It's crazy. 56 nights.
56 years, and then you know you gotta do. I think you gotta do a third of that or some shit before you're eligible for parole.
That nigga be about 70, 80 by the time he get out of jail.
He gonna now we know now he got they tacked on another 80 years for that murder of the director. So he had 56 plus 80.
Like,
yeah,
but life, man.
But it is consecutive, man. They say I think he might be eligible for parole in the 60s, man. So you're gonna be an old man coming out that motherfucker no matter what.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man. I hope people understand that, yo, shit ain't worth it, my nigga. It's not worth it. But let's keep the ball moving and rolling, man.
Let's talk about some battle rap shit, bro.
You know, battle rap, man. I don't think I got to say is, first of all, they dropped the Hollow the Don versus Jazz today on YouTube.
Okay, I haven't tuned into that.
Yeah, that's the second. That's the co-headline from the Apollo card.
Okay, from the Rum Nitty, yeah. Because you know they had 2 days. And they was on the first day. We talked about that last time. Yeah.
But actually, that's where I want to go with it. Because when it comes to battle rap, the only thing I got to talk about is the Rum Nitty and motherfucking Daylight battle. That battle right there.
I watched it twice.
Was superb, brother. You know what? Daylight said something very prolific in that motherfucker. He said, I'm gonna show you how you 3-0 a nigga in one round. I'm gonna show you how you 3-0 a nigga in one round, because
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna say that last round was a 3-0 round, but I do credit 2 rounds for that. I'm gonna say Daylight 2-1, man. I'm gonna say Daylight 2-1. That fucking third, that nigga left Earth on that third, bro. And to me, it came down to I know everybody was saying that round 2 was Nitty's clear, but to me, Rum Nitty cleared the first round. I want to say round 1 was Nitty's clear, and even though that Daylight choked in round 2, even though he choked, when he got back on it, dog, he was saying some shit.
Yeah.
To me, that was the most debatable round.
Almost had that second round. I don't know why he did that weird shit with like trying to rap.
Do a time, yeah.
No, he was like, he started saying, yo, while not. I said no. Rum Nitty was rapping and shit, and he's like, "Stop doing that weird shit, niggas. You gonna rap?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
if
that
he
was
wasn't
crazy.
out of that weird shit and just came with a clear second round, it probably would have been a 3-0.
I'm just, yeah.
You see
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying?
It was
Because
crazy.
a lot of people is like, they were like, "Why are you doing that weird shit, bro?" Like, but Rum Nitty had a bar in the first round though that I was like, that's crazy. He was talking about, I think he was talking about like a prison bar, and he was like gonna go in straight, come out. What do you say? Come out rainbow like a prism, but it's just how he said. I was just like, damn, that was crazy. Like,
Rum
you know what I'm
Nitty,
saying?
Rum Nitty left Earth.
Bruh,
Rum Nitty was leaving Earth, bro, and that's why it's so tough to judge. Because Rum Nitty was coming with it, but it's just something about, man, it's levels to things, bro. And even though it's like, I don't know, it's levels to it, bro. Even because that nigga Rum was punching his ass off, but that third round, it just shatter anything he said, bro. It's just he comes from a different angle, a different approach. He really try to break you down. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, he really try to break you down, bro. And I don't know, man. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'm gonna have to give it to Rum Nitty, man. I'm gonna have to give it to Daylight.
I'm about to say, hold up, this nigga did a Rick James on this motherfucker,
right?
Yeah, Daylight won, and that's what I said. But nah,
no doubt.
Rum Nitty though, for real.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that third round again. That third. I mean, dog.
I know what you're saying.
It's iconic, bro. That third is iconic, man. He was just. I wish he would have had 3 of those. Just make it a movie. You know what I'm saying? Because at first I was like, damn, Rum Nitty might get this. Because Rum Nitty third was crazy.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but he kind of one of those that knows he is gifted, but only gives you a certain percentage of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he know he could have gave you 3 rounds of it, but he gives you know what I'm saying? It's a certain percentage because, I don't know if you know this, but they just, him and Illmatic just had that first versus battle rap shit. I don't know if you've been tuning in to that. That was going on for maybe about, at least about 2 months. It's like a versus battle rap shit. Like they got battle rappers just battling each other until they get to the last round or whatever. But that's just something different. But that battle though, yeah, bro, that was. I'm gonna have to watch it again. But, yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it again. Did we talk about Hitman and what's her name being booked for September?
Yeah, September 25th, man. I think that's gonna be down in Houston. I believe it's on the same card or the same company as the Apollo Takeover Battle League. So yeah, that's gonna be epic, man. I don't know. I might have to check. I don't know. That's around my birthday. That's 2 days after my birthday. So
there you go.
Who knows, man? I might have to check that out. It's gonna be epic. Hitman Holla versus Murder Mook. I'm just interested to see how both of these niggas on their angles. I'm just interested in seeing how they gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying? Murder Mook ain't nobody to play with.
Yeah, but for me, I just think he overrated sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Some of his battles, I believe he overrated.
Who Mook?
That's just me. Yeah.
I mean, he has lost some
Because he said
battles.
some of the most obvious shit, and he did like the most praise. Like, what? If Charlie Cliff would have said this shit, I would have gave this nigga that much, you know what I'm saying, gas. Like, I don't know, bro. That's just me, my opinion. But I just feel like he said some of the most obvious shit. He has some clever angles at times, but I don't know. That's just me.
Ain't that the nigga that was like, ain't that the nigga that was like, you just mad because I'm styling on you and shit?
No. That's
and then had a fight. I remember that name.
Nah, they ain't. You took it back old school. That's
he used
VHS
to battle.
right there.
He used to battle.
That was when Math Hoffa around the era when Math Hoffa and Serious Jones got into it.
Serious Jones. Yes, he's about Serious Jones. Yeah.
Man,
it is.
Murder Mook, he just said some of the obvious shit, just me, and get all the gasoline in the world. So I'm not really a fan. I mean, some of his battles is dope, but not really.
He just got that commercial name. That's he just got that
I
name.
think it's his delivery, bro.
That nigga Mook is different. Mook, listen, I can't take nothing away. And the thing about Mook is that nigga beats the person that he needs to beat to keep going. Like, you know, people say that he beat Geechee Gotti. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, that's gonna keep your name going. If you beat one of the premier niggas, like people say he beat Tay Rock when they went to, you know what I'm saying, went against each other. So he always tends to beat the guys that he needs to. You know what I'm saying? So like he just lost to Big K, if you ask me. You know
I haven't saw that.
You ain't see the Big K versus Murder Mook battle?
Nah. I don't think I have.
I don't know what the hell you've been at. That's on YouTube. That should be on YouTube. That should be on YouTube. Let me see, man. Make sure. Murder Mook versus Big K. Let me make sure I'm giving y'all right information.
I'm gonna get, since you talk about Big K, I'm gonna give you a fun fact. I was watching him and Pat Stay. I forgot Big K had hair. That shit was funny as hell. I was like, when this nigga just bald and the motherfucking shit right now?
Yeah, Big K versus Murder Mook, man. That shit came out a year ago, man. That was nice. No bad shit. But he lost to me. I feel like he lost to Big K.
I gotta go back and watch. Big K.
Oh, he might have won. Did he win? Did he win against Big K? I know he lost one of the battles. He was kind of outside a little bit last year.
Man, that battling world, man, that shit move fast as fuck, bro. If you don't, you can miss something fast. You like, damn, they battled. Like, damn, what was that?
Bro, you miss so much.
That's why I thought in my mind when we brought up the Hitman Holla and Murder Mook, I thought they had already battled before, but apparently not.
No, they never battled, man, because that's why, you know, Bird was trying so hard to get that battle because he ain't battling no St. Louis niggas. They like, dog, you never leave your nest. You know what I'm saying? You never come outside. So they never battled, man. You know, this gonna be a good look for them. They both talk shit. They gonna put on a good damn face off. I already know. It's gonna be a good battle, man.
Who you think gonna win? Get your prediction now.
It's tough, man, because Mook, man, like y'all sleeping at Mook he'll kind of come with some angles you wasn't ready for.
Yeah.
He'll kind of break you down a little bit. But I think if Hitman Holla just do what he's been doing his last 2 or 3 battles, he good. Like that last battle he went against, who he go against that last battle?
Wasn't that Miss Hustle or some shit?
Not Miss Hustle.
Talking about Geechee?
Geechee. No, not Geechee. He went against Easy. I think Easy the block captain.
Nah, he ain't go against Easy the block captain.
Oh, was that Geechee? No, I mean, when them niggas did battle, bro. Easy and Hitman Holla battle. I don't know if that was his last big. Geechee might have been after that. Could have been.
Right.
Yeah, because he was talking about his girl. I remember them Easy bars. He was talking about Cinnamon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Y'all better brush up on this motherfucker, man. That was an epic ass battle. Easy versus Hitman Holla. That was epic.
His
So
last
another
battle
Matrix.
was just Miss Hustle.
I know Miss Hustle was his last.
And
What was before that? Was Geechee before that? I mean, yeah, before that.
he battled Ill Will. That came out last year.
Ill Will, yep, that was super dope. I think Hitman Holla got Ill Will on that one.
What you talking about? That was 2 years ago.
Okay.
He's the block captain.
Yeah, he's the block captain, right? 'Cause I remember that. But when did he battle Geechee though?
That was last year.
That was last year. So that's the one I'm referencing right there.
Yeah, see how fast she moves?
Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, he's the block captain. That was 2 years ago. That was crazy. Because that battle happened before that Remy Ma scandal and all that shit broke. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know Hitman Holla would have definitely been talking about that.
With the Papoose shit?
Yeah, the Papoose shit didn't break at that time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that nigga shit, that was a dope ass battle, man. Geechee went, Hitman Holla went off. That third was epic. But if he just do what he's been doing the last 2 or 3 years, I think he'll be good. Because he's been surprising me with some shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Yeah,
I like him with that. I like how he flipped Geechee's he used a bitch and used that shit against him in his last round. That third. Because Hitman's third was like Geechee Gotti's third, but Geechee Gotti didn't have a good third round in that battle. So that's why to me, you'll see clearly that where Hitman Holla won that one. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a fact, bro. Yeah, Hitman put in the work. So we'll see, though, man. It should be a good battle, but I'm not counting out Mook, man. I'll be crazy, too, because he'll come through.
I ain't counting him out. I'm not a fan.
He the OG.
He's OG with it, you know. He just been in some legendary shit. That's why he got that title of crown. You know.
Leave that up.
Right. I got to go back and I forgot who won between him and Lux. I think Lux might have won that battle.
Leave that door open.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like the shirt, man. She's still holding in, ain't
Oh yeah, man. That motherfucker still doing what it does.
I made a shirt for a motherfucker, and they was like, "Nigga, the shirt is fading, but the fucking image is still good. Like, shit durable as a motherfucker."
No doubt. And I try when I wash shirts like this, I turn them inside out too, man. You know.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, man, I don't have too much time, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm supposed to be going seeing that Center movie.
I heard that shit was good.
I heard that shit good, man. Facts, bro. Facts. So, but I did want to just talk about, I got one more thing I wanted to talk about. And it's crazy. I had a video, but I can't find a video. But it's dealing with Mo 3, you know, because we've kind of been talking about Mo 3 recently, you know, with the Yellow Beezy case and everything. But there was one thing I saw that was interesting. It was dealing with Rainwater, Mo 3's former manager. And he was saying that how he was on the phone with Mo 3 in them last moments. And, people was wondering, like, why did, they asked him in the interview, like, why did Mo 3 get out the car? Same thing we was wondering, too. Why would he get out the car? You know what I'm saying? But what he was saying was the dude was initially shooting at him on the highway, and that disabled the car. The car wouldn't drive no more. So that's the reason why he had to get out his car, because that shit kind of, I was like, why? Because you can at least use your car to ram somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can still use it as a weapon. So yeah, so he kind of cleared that up, man. I thought it was interesting. He said he was on the phone with him, and I think he was saying he was looking for his gun. His gun wasn't there. But you kind of see that from the video. He was looking for something on the passenger side. Yeah, it wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, That's why he got out the car. The car was no. So he might have got maybe a bullet might have hit the radiator or whatever the case may be, but it stopped the car. So I'm like, man, that's a big mystery solved because I was always wondering, like, nigga, I'm not about to outrun a nigga. You know, smoke too many blood, drink too much bullshit, try to outrun a nigga.
Right.
But yeah, I guess in that situation, what can you do?
Right.
You can't stay in the car, you know. We just, sit and target though. So I just wanted to bring that up, man. That's great.
Yeah, wow. Shouts out to Dallas, though, man. I want to say my little Dallas shit. I was just there last weekend. Shouts out to 3-0 Battle League. Shouts out to Hug, Coach Hug. Shouts out to Drip, Tarantino and shit. Vice versa for hosting the battles and shit. That shit was dope, man. Shouts out to all the niggas that was battling. Tez Beast Mode, Miller G, what that nigga name? EHS Rat. I hope I'm saying that right. Just Juice. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm missing nobody. And but yeah, man, it was dope, man. It was a dope atmosphere. Niggas came to rap. Like that was really like besides Tez Beast Mode clearly bodying a nigga. All of them motherfucking battles was dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, genuinely, like them niggas came to rap. Like shouts out to niggas from Dallas. I can't remember all of them niggas that was battling, but yeah, man, that shit was dope as a motherfucker. Okay. They came to rap, man. They came to play. So
I seen them niggas out there roasting each other and shit. That shit was funny.
Yeah, man, that shit was funny as a motherfucker, bro. Shouts out to Antonio. man, bro.
He said that nigga
it's fake.
He said they got a thermal on. He got a thermal on in Dallas.
Huh?
He said he got a thermal on in Dallas. Why you got a thermal on?
Like I don't know if anybody heard him. He was like, man, I run Dallas. I run Dallas. He's like, nigga, who is your OGs, nigga? I run Dallas. He's like, yeah, they should have told you to put that shit on. It was just funny, bro. Like, that was like one of the funniest shits I've seen in a long time, bro. It wasn't no fights, it wasn't no bullshit. Everything was copacetic, you know what I'm saying? No, yeah, bro, it was dope. So shout out to them, man. 3-0 Battle League, Dallas, all of them. Yeah.
Shout out, man. Shout out. I say I can't wait for them to drop the videos on YouTube. Probably do some reaction videos to them or something, you know what I'm saying? Show a little love. Get those videos out there. So yeah, shout out to 3-0 Battle League, man.
Shout out to Fifth Spirit. He was in the building and shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it was dope.
No doubt, man. Well, yeah, man. Well, shit, Jaco, man, I definitely appreciate you swinging by, man. Hopping in. I know it was for a brief time, though. But, you always.
I was late.
Listen, it's all good. You know, you're a residential guest on this line.
Right on.
Facts. Straight up.
Yeah,
so,
since we been saying this, I can edit this out, but I'm off next Saturday, so we want to run it back next Saturday.
Okay. That's cool. Let's try to do that's cool. We can do it next Saturday. Do some pre-production at least a couple of days before. We'll get it right, you know what I'm saying? Where we get all our videos together and everything. Well, next Saturday, yeah, I should be good.
That's the 3rd.
I should be. Let me see. I don't want to say yeah.
I'm looking at the calendar. It's the 3rd, so.
Yeah. No doubt, man. Well, shit, bro. Without further ado, man, I appreciate everybody that's going to be viewing this. Make sure y'all click like and subscribe so y'all can get those videos as soon as we drop them. Get the notifications, man. Please share, and share alike, like they said back in the day, man. But it's your boy Vinny Vito, man. Make sure you holler at us. Spit Yo Game 314 on YouTube. SPITYOGAME 314 on YouTube. Jaco with the drip, man. How can they get those custom looks and custom clothing, brother? Where can they go?
You can go on JacoDrip.com, you know what I'm saying? Add all the socials, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, at Jaco, JAICO. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be there.
in a real way.
Yes, sir. Chef
Yes,
KG,
sir.
starting off this motherfucker, man. We had a good show.
Already, my niggas, already. Catch
Yeah,
y'all
word
niggas
to-
next
This
time.
weekend, man. More to come, y'all. Stay
Yeah,
tuned.
word to Pimp C. Smoke some.
All right.
Bitch.
What?
Smoke some bitch.